Welcome back to my channel. So, you guys, that today I am so excited that we actually are doing my April makeup project pan. You guys, I'm so incredibly excited to show you guys all the products I've been going through for this month. And I want you guys to know is that if you guys don't see any of the products I do actually go through, you guys will actually get a chance to actually see it inside this lovely makeup basket. And then also I will show you guys all the makeup that I went through for the month, but technically it's not even really full of makeup, but I want to wait until it's like good amount of makeup. And then also, I'm just going to do it for May, and then I'll do my home care for this month in April. But you guys will get a chance to see my makeup next month in May, which I'm very, very excited about. But also, if you guys are new to my channel, definitely a thumbs up. And also, guys, make sure you guys all subscribe. And also, make sure you guys turn on that notification bell. So that way you guys do not miss every single content. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You guys, I have so much content coming up pretty soon. And I'm honestly so excited. And also, guys, I will also buy the crystal candy really soon. But right now, I just gotta wait until you guys actually really want me to do that. Like, if you guys want me to do crystal candy, I would love you guys. Actually hit a thumbs up or comment down below like yes please or how you guys want to say it. Let me know. And also, I can't wait, you guys, I'm on my way to get to 500 subscribers. I'm really on my way right now. But also, you guys, like, when I do hit 100K and I do get my blue check mark, then I will also get massive PR, and you guys will see it behind me in the background. And I will, like, stack it up and everything and just kind of like do that. And maybe I'll do it on the floor, maybe I'll do it behind me. I don't know yet, but one day when that happens, I'll do it for you guys. And of course, if I ever do a personal assistant opens PR, I'll definitely do it too. That way I can actually do my PR slash, like, type of ASMR. But further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so the first thing I actually am so happy we've been working on, and that is my blush. But you guys know the one I already am working on, and that is my Too Faced Papa Don't Peach. Alright guys, so let me show you guys the inside real quick. Look at that. So you guys can see this is where my makeup project pan is at right now as you speak. But I can definitely tell it's actually on its way right now. But you guys will actually get a chance to see this blush in my next makeup empties in May. And also, guys, I will also do my home care for this month in April, and then next month I'll do my makeup, because you guys know I have so much makeup that I am literally finishing, and I want to include it for next month in May. But definitely stay tuned for this in my next makeup project pan, you guys, and I'm very proud of how much I've been working on this every month. Alright guys, so the second thing I also am working on, and that is my Hard Candy Cherry Evie Translucent Loose Powder. So you guys can see this is where I'm at on the outside, looks like as we speak. But let me show you guys how far I'm on this one on the inside real quick. So you guys can see this is where I'm at on the inside as we speak. But I do want us to know is that when there's a tiny bit left of this, I will put it into my next powder. And you guys know I already talked about this, and that is actually my e.l.f. powder. And I always do that for every single powder that I go through, if it's like new or if it's old. And it's always really good to like mix it and, you know, with your, actually, you know, use a stick too. And it's also really good to actually mix it together. And that way you can know the one that you put your old one in, and then that will be the one you're using. And then the ones already empty, you just put it right into your empties, and then you just like, you know, have an extra one, or you also need more. You can always buy more online or at the store, but I will definitely order more of these online. But there's so many at alot, Dollar Tree, and you guys will see a ton of them down the road. But this is so good. But definitely stay tuned for this in my upcoming empties in May, and also my next Makeup for Japan in May also. Alright guys, so the other thing I'm also working on as we speak, and you guys will see this in my next makeup, not this kind of makeup empties of this year, but when my makeup actually gets empty, I will actually include that in my actual basket. And you guys will see a huge makeup empties, and I'm just so excited. But you guys know the one I am working on, and that is my L'Oreal Gallery Sprinkle Skin Reflecting Primer. This is the Hydrate, Moistures, and Plumshes. Look at that. So you guys can see this is what the packaging looks like as we speak. But let me show you guys how far I'm on this one real quick. So you guys can see I'm literally halfway done, and by the time you guys see it, it will be my next empties in May. And then I will also grab the other glow primer, and you guys will see that in my next Makeup for Japan really soon. But I do want us to know I will clean this part right here, and then also this part right here, and I'll have it in my basket, and then the other one will be used also. And I'm always going to be, you know, switching products like whenever they're done, and you guys will see so much. Like I'm really going through my makeup, and if I find any makeup that it's old or done and I just want to include in the empties, you guys will see it pretty soon. But also I will order more of these down the road when I don't have any primers left in my collection. Alright guys, so the other thing you guys also know I actually am working on, and that is my foundation. But the one I already am working on, and that is the Tarte Shape Tape Matte Foundation. But this one is the Tarte Double Digit Beauty, and I'm also using the shade Light Medium Neutral. But I definitely want to see how far I'm on this one real quick. Oh my gosh, you guys, this one is definitely going down right now. What I get to know is that I will actually use this brush right here, and I will actually get every bit of the corner on the inside. And then by the time, I will also use this part on the inside and also the stick part. and then I will also have the rest on my face, and I will show you guys the product, and I will have the thing in it, and I'll have this whole thing clean, and also I will put it immediately. I can show you guys in one of my videos, and also I will use another foundation really soon. But I do want you guys to know this is the next foundation I'll be using pretty soon, so definitely stay tuned for this. But definitely stay tuned for this in my next makeup for Japan, you guys, for next month. It's so good. Alright guys, so the other thing that I actually am working on, and that is my concealer. But the actual other concealer I'm already working on, and that is my Revlon Color Stay Concealer, and this is the shade 03 Light Medium. But I definitely want to see how far I'm on this one real quick. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is about to be done anytime. So when I do get every bit of this concealer, I will have this in my Makeup Empties in May, and then I will finally use the Kevin Kwan that I've been waiting to use for a long time. And it's also really good for me to actually go through my makeup, especially my eyeshadows, my primer, my foundations, everything. Actually throw all that stuff away and actually refresh it again for new makeup. And I'm honestly so ready to try out some brand new makeup and skincare and hair care, and you guys will see my next hair care product this month, and I'm so ready for it. But also I will try out some other shades pretty soon, so definitely stay tuned for this again for next month in May. Alright guys, so the other thing, I am so happy, and you guys will see it in my next feature empty really soon, and that is my highlighter. And you guys know the one I already am using, and that is the See From Space IB, and this is the Elleriscent, and this is from Space Case Cosmetics. So you guys can see this is what it looks like as we speak on the outside. But let me show you guys how far I'm on this one real quick. So you guys can see this is how much I'm at on the inside as we speak. But I do want you guys to know is that I will also clean this part right here, and then I will also get every last bit of this, and then when it gets to the end of the jelly part of like the cream part, then I will actually put every last bit of it into the IC one, and then I will have this thing, this part right here and this part right here, and I'll put this whole thing clean, and I will actually have the IC one ready to go, and then I will be using the Smashbox one, and then I'll go to the IC one when I actually am ready to actually try it. But definitely stay tuned for my next makeup for Japan in May for next month, and this is so good. Alright guys, so the other thing I am very proud of working on, and you guys know I've been working on this for a really long time, and that is my bronzer. And you guys know the one I'm actually using, and that is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Sololi Longwear Matte Bronzer. So you guys can see this is where I'm at the part Japan looks like for this month. But I definitely want to smell this one more time. Oh yeah, that actually smells so good, and I can't wait for you guys to see this whole thing cleaned out, and actually the inside and the outside. And then I will actually have this in my empty for the very first time ever. And then I will also use the Kevin Kwan pretty soon. But you guys know is that I don't ever bring any makeup, not until some of my other products are done, and I'm always going to be switching and actually, replacing other products. And also, if any guests have also finished any of their makeup too, I'll make sure to put it in empties. But if it's not empty or anything like that, I will use it up, and then if it's actually, I'll check it if it's not empty. But if it is empty, I'll still put it in my empties as after I check it, and then I will also put it in there, and then when it's also not done, I will use it for them, and then when it's done, I'll put it in my empties as their product. But also, guys, I will have this again in the future, but I definitely want to try out some other bronzers from Too Faced, and I love this brand. It's my absolute favorite products, and I also really miss their lip plumper lip glosses. Those are so good. You guys have seen that one in my past empties, and I really want to get that again. But definitely stay tuned for these in my upcoming makeup hauls, you guys. I'm so excited. Alright guys, so the other thing I'm very, very, very happy I've been working on, and that is my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. But also, I definitely want to see how far I want this one on the inside real quick. Oh my gosh, you guys, this one is about to be done anytime soon. But when I do finish this, I will clean this part right here and also the round the inside. And I'll put the thingy back inside there, and then also I will have this whole thing into my makeup empties for next month in May. And then I will start using the pure one that I have been wanting to use for a very long time, and I am honestly so excited. This is a really good mascara, you guys. I can't wait to order more of these down the road, and I definitely want to try out more Too Faced also down the road too. Alright guys, so the other thing I actually am very happy I've been working on, and that is my lip combo. Alright guys, so you guys know I am very proud to be working on this, and I'm so excited to actually include my next lip gloss really soon. And you guys know the one I am actually using, and that is my Sassy Chick lip gloss. But let me show you guys how far I'm on this one real quick. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is about to be done anytime soon. I mean, I have never had a lip gloss like this in a really long time. But also, guys, I will have this in this coming empties in May. And then by the time you guys see my next Makeup for Japan, I will actually use my Bath Body Works. And I always switch lip glosses I have in my purse or in my makeup bag, and then I just put it in my actual everyday use. And then by the time you guys see my empties, I'm always going to be switching so much down the road. But also, guys, I will definitely try out some new Bath Body Works of hand soaps and lotions, and also their lip glosses too. And I will definitely try out the Livalicious, and I can't wait to actually go back buying those again. But this, definitely stay tuned for more Dollar Tree makeup in the future, you guys. But I am so proud of you guys. I can't wait to close this next month in May. I'm so ready for it. Alright guys, so the other thing I'm also very happy to be working on, and that is my lipstick. And you guys know the one I already am using, and that is my CoverGirl, and this is the shade 540. But let me show you guys how far I'm on this one real quick. Are you guys kidding me? I can't believe I actually am working on this so much lately. And by the way, it's not even at the very end quite yet, but I will also have this whole thing scraped out. I will put it into my next lipstick, and then by the time I put it into my next lipstick, I will actually clean this part right here and also this part right here, and I'll have this whole thing in one lipstick, and I'll have it in my next Makeup Empties, maybe not this one, but my next one when it's actually full again. And I am so ready to try out some new other products pretty soon. But this is so good, and I definitely can't wait to try out some other lipsticks down the road. But you guys will see so many of my old ones. I'm so proud. Alright guys, so the other thing I'm also very proud of working on is my brow product. But the brow product I actually am using, and that is my Billion Dollar Brows, and this is the shade called Taupe. But let me show you guys how far I'm on this one on the inside real quick. So you guys can see this is where I'm at on the inside as we speak. But you guys know I always scrape out every last bit of it inside of this pot, and then I always clean the inside, and I always actually get this like wet and everything with my makeup wipe, and then I just also dry it with a towel, and then I just put this whole thing into my empties, and then I use the e.l.f. one. And then I will always buy, you know, these little pots right here at Dollar Tree or anywhere else I'm at with like new makeup. But you guys will actually get a chance to see this in my next Makeup Empties, and then also other products too. But also, if I ever go back to my Ipsy again, I will definitely get one of these again in my choice. But definitely stay tuned for more updates, you guys, every month of the rest of this year. I'm so excited. Alright guys, so the other thing I'm also very proud of working on is my setting spray. But you guys know the type of setting spray I'm actually working on, and that is my hashtag Give Them Lola Beauty, and it's the Do You Boo setting spray. But just in case, if you guys want to see, this is what the packaging looks like. But I do have to say, you guys, I absolutely am actually right now, I'm actually finishing this Urban Decay Quick Fix Charge Hydra Charge Professional Prep Primer Spray. But basically what I'm doing is, like, when you have other primer spray that you just want to like use them up, I always pour every last bit of this one and actually put it into my actual primer spray, my actual setting spray, and then I will actually clean this whole thing pretty soon. You guys will see this in May, and then also you'll see this down the road when I don't have any primer sprays at all. But I will definitely order more of these cell sprays down the road. And also I will try some other sprays with these two. This one is really good. But definitely stay tuned for this in next month in May. And also you'll see this also down the road when my other ones also run out. But seriously, I love the spray so much. Alright guys, so that is my entire makeup project pan. And I gotta say, you guys, I am so proud of myself of how much stuff I've been going through. And I want you guys to know, you guys will get a chance to see it in not this coming month, but in May. And then also I will show you guys of all the makeup I go through, and you guys will actually get a chance, like, you know, I always throw stuff away after you guys see it, and then I always refresh it again every single month for you guys. But also, if you guys are new to my channel, definitely a thumbs up. And also, guys, make sure you guys also hit that subscribe button, and also make sure you guys also ring that bell, so that way you guys do not miss every single content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And stay tuned, you guys, for my next video, and that is my first video. You guys know how much stuff I love for the month, so make sure you guys stay tuned for it after this video. But I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.